everybody, this is Laura Robinson with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. This is the Garden Network video for the beginning of April 2023. Okay, so a couple of things I just wanted to show you guys quickly. I will have a good amount of tomatoes, peppers, ground cherries, if you've ever heard of those, or husk cherries. They kind of look like a tomatillo, but they're sweet and usually eaten raw, or you can make like jams with them, which I've never done because I just eat them straight. And some tomatillos. I have a decent amount of tomatillos in here. I also have someone coming to donate some tomato seedlings, so that means I'll have even more tomatoes. So if you have any interest in those, I obviously haven't set anything outside yet to harden them off, but just keep that in mind for the next like 3 to 4 weeks. If there are things that you are looking for, you can stop by. Also, I have some borage. I don't know if anyone's ever grown that before. I grew it last year for the first time, and it's just like everywhere. I feel like you can grow one plant of borage and then have it for just the rest of your life. So, which is great, I think, a lot of circumstances. So if you want some borage, let me know. Again, these are more of the ground cherries, husk cherries that I just haven't been able to pot up yet. So if you know you want the rest of this tray, feel free to come grab it. And also there's, I've never grown amaranth before, so, but I've potted some of this up and I still have a bunch left. So you are also welcome to take this as well. I am out of town this week for spring break. I'm back on Friday. So just don't stop by this week if you want anything unless you're planning to come on Friday. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys, I don't remember if I showed you this in my last video. I was doing a little experiment with winter sowing. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but it's basically like you sow your seeds in a translucent container, wrap it up with tape, just set it outside, and you kind of just wait for it to naturally germinate. Obviously it's going to take longer because it's colder outside, but I've had some like interesting success with it. There's like some things, like all the things that are still haven't been opened up, haven't germinated, or they're still very small, but like the cosmos germinated, and the amaranth, and basil, and alyssum, and borage, yarrow, amaranth. And these two, I don't know what they are because the tag got washed off in the rain. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. A lot of people start this kind of like in winter, like when it's still quite cold out. Again, this is my first year experimenting with it, but you know, if you don't have a greenhouse and you want to start seeds, I think it's a fun experiment to try. I'm going to keep trying this every year just to kind of see if I can figure this out a bit more. The other thing that I wanted to tell you guys was apparently we've never had too many squirrel problems, but this year there is a little guy who has been coming in and just nibbling around. He's eating a lot of the nice little seedlings that I've put out. So I have covered a couple of beds and he has not tried to bust in. So if you are having squirrel problems, a lightweight row cover might help. I also got this pinwheel up here in the garden. Apparently that's supposed to scare them off, although you know it probably won't work. But sometimes you want to try, right? Just to show you around real quick what's going on in the garden. I've showed you guys the mosh before. It is starting to go to flower, so we're going to be harvesting this. You can see these little teeny tiny white flowers. So we're going to be harvesting all of this shortly. We have kale. This is stuff that the squirrel has decided not to eat, luckily. Also garlic. I might harvest this as green garlic, so not let the bulbs form. We have fava beans, we have lots of lettuce, we have spinach, we have peas, we have 2 beds of potatoes which never germinated, so I think it's been almost 2 weeks. I'm about to give up on them, although who knows, maybe they'll pop up sooner than later. Although it's getting kind of late for potatoes, so I might just wait and we'll put in early summer crops in here. I have broccoli rabe, baby broccoli, and Chinese broccoli in this bed, and those have done pretty well. I put Mizuna and tatsoi and bok choy in this bed, and the Mizuna has just gone crazy. It was easy to start from seed. We haven't harvested it yet, but we need to this week. So that's been a pretty good spring crop, which I have never grown before. We have radishes, we have turnips, and rutabagas of various types. This is a sad bed, which the squirrel has nibbled on. It was charred. I don't know, maybe some of this will grow. Flowers, which held up over the crazy freeze that we had in December, and then they just picked right back up from the fall, which is, I think, pretty amazing. I don't know if anybody else grows a fig. This one and the one I have at home both do not look very good. I haven't given up on them yet, but I don't see any leaves. Oh, no, oh wait. Maybe that is something? It's green. I'm just curious if anybody else has a fig that survived the freeze from last year. I also, let's see, I have carrots, more radishes, more garlic, beets. These Egyptian walking onions, I don't know if I've showed you these before, but these are always great. They seem to do well and never be bothered by anything. You can harvest the stalks like you would green onions, and you can also harvest the roots, kind of like it would be like a shallot. So yeah, this is a really cool plant. If anybody wants more information, look it up, Egyptian walking onions. And let's see, I think that is about it. I hope your growing season is going well. Now that it's warmed up, I feel like things are actually doing something and not just sitting there in the ground. And let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. I'd love to hear your stories and share whatever information I have as well. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.